Police hotline.
I'm a hiker in Saigon.
Go on.
I'm lost.
Where are you?
467020.
467020. The distance post?
Wait. Help.
Sir.
Help me.
The summer is humid with constant rainstorms. In the past 2 years, because of the quarantine, I have spent 1/3 of my time staying in my room. So if you ask me what I want to do most at present, my answer must be to go on a trip, especially to those mysterious places. That is more suitable for a mystery show host like me. So today we will focus on Hong Kong. There is a large mountainous area called Sai Kung District, which is also called the Sai Kung Enchantment. Rumor has it that there is an alien space here. People who enter the space can be disorienting. They would frequently circle in the same place. For decades there have been numerous accidents. Mountain hikers bizarrely died or got lost there, nowhere to be found. Today let's follow famous agent, Ding Lihua, in his perspective of the Sai Kung missing case, to get a hold of the weird past. In September 11, 2005. The date was as disturbing as the US police call. It said, "Not suitable to go out," in the lunar calendar. But Hong Kong police officer Ding Lihua went on hiking in the Sai Kung district alone. At 1 p.m., police received a call. The content was what I recreated in the beginning. He first said he was lost, and then said a strange coordinate. We don't know what he saw or what happened. After that the call was disconnected. After the analysis of the call, police believed that he should be in the Sai Kung Country Park, near Pak Tam O. By the signal of the phone, police confirmed the owner was 47-year-old Hong Kong anti-gang group member, Ding Lihua. Today he took time off to go out for fresh air and entered the mountainous area in Sai Kung. Police put together a 100-member rescue team, equipped with electromagnetic wave life detectors, micro-helicopters and tracking dogs. They carried out a national rescue operation for days. The operation never stopped regardless of the burning sun or storms. But Ding Lihua completely vanished, nowhere to be found. Police didn't know whether he was dead or alive. Let's listen again to the key paragraph of the police recording.
Are you in the MacLehose Trail?
Yes.
Are you in the MacLehose Trail?
That's right.
Where are you?
East Sai Kung.
East Sai Kung. Where did you start from?
From Pak Tam O in Sai Kung. I walked for more than 2 hours and now I stand past 5870.
5870. You just said 467020.
Still a little bit. How many M's do you see? Did you see M001? M011? M030? Wait a minute. I can't see it.
You can only see the numbers. Where is the number engraved? It's not the distance post. It's the password.
What password?
Maybe I read the wrong password. What password? Sir, you have a bad signal there. You'd better not go forward and leave. I have to ask you a question.
Hurry up, the number is.
You just stay there. Did you sprain your feet?
I can't take it.
Just stay there. Did you sprain your feet? How many people are there with you?
I'm alone.
Do you want an ambulance?
Yes.
Do you want an ambulance?
Help.
You're going to tell me where you are.
I don't know this road.
Sir. Hello? Hello? Sir.
Help.
This recording sounds strange. As an elite police officer, Ding Lihua should be very familiar with coordinates and call communication with the police. He should also have logical communication abilities. But on the phone he sounded broken and even a little gibberish, very difficult to communicate. He said some number that he did not know what it represented. After investigation, police did not know what it was. The main problem was that it sounded like a huge disaster happened around him and it directly interrupted his phone call. So rumors had it that he encountered unidentified creatures from the legend. Another group of people thought he was sucked away by an alien spacecraft. Others said a time portal opened and took him. Otherwise, it was completely impossible to explain. Police went on searching along the approximate route but couldn't find anything. The only clue was the head of Sai Wan village on the Sai Kung mountain once said Ding Lihua had been there on the day he went missing to answer the phone at the convenience store. There were a dozen customers inside. Police then suspected that because of the special job, Ding Lihua was targeted by the criminal organization hidden inside the store. They followed him to the mountainous area. Then they killed and buried him. But the trail was a dead end, for there was no evidence of fight in the mountains and not even a drop of blood was found. Later in Taimun Shan between Tai Long village and Chekkeng, police found a pair of shoes. But they were not Ding Lihua's after further investigation. Is there more than one lost in the mountains? The answer is yes. In January 11, 2009, Huang Zilong disappeared when he went climbing in Sai Kung. He was an experienced mountaineer. He was a generous person, liked eating char siu and fish balls, and climbing with friends. So far it had been more than 20 years. He left his footprints at almost every inch of the mountains in Hong Kong. He was the master of climbing. But this time after he entered the Sai Kung enchantment, his cell phone had been disconnected. He had explained before he left, so his family knew he was going to Chung Sui in Sai Kung, and the migratory coast. That was an unspoiled place with beautiful scenery, but there was sand and rocks everywhere. Walking required a lot of effort. So it was a super difficult route. Police found his backpack on the beach, but there was no trace of hiking around. After nearly a month of searching, police didn't know whether he was dead or alive. He's still missing. The only possible explanation may be the survivor Zhang Shanpeng. In June 8, 2016, he went alone to Pak Tam Chung in the Sai Kung Peninsula. Here was also the place where Lihua went missing. He once also lost contact with his family. Finally, he was found on the highway. When he was found, he was dying totally confused. He regained consciousness after in hospital for several days and wrote a long blog. Now let's see it. As I was in the mountain, I meet various paranormal activities. I met several strange people who were dressed like hikers from decades ago. I suspected that they were the missing persons. I also heard someone calling my name. I ran forward in fear but kept circling in the same place. I found myself in a strange space. 2 waterfalls turned into one overnight. The surrounding rocks made noisy human voice. The lighter and cigarettes in the pocket went missing. I panicked and just wanted to get out of the forest quickly. But the scene changed, and I seemed to have come to a cemetery. I wondered why there was a cemetery in such a deserted place. So I wanted to escape. But the quiet mountain at night was suddenly noisy with many people. I collapsed and passed out. I woke up and luckily I escaped. With his fabulous description, the legend of Sai Kung enchantment became more weird. Some said it was magnetic interference that made people disorienting. They felt so dizzy that they finally fell off the cliff. Some said it was the highly toxic miasma that made people hallucinate and lose their bearings. And others said it was poisonous insects and beasts that made people delirious. But we are sure of one thing, whether it's the police calls or the survivors' descriptions, that there were untold dangers hidden in mountains of Sai Kung. Those poor victims who have not been found so far, in the last moment of their lives, were in the state of chaos. No one knows what they encountered. If you like mystery and exploring the truth, just try out my original murder mystery game that you can play alone. It's called Hongyu, has 200 copies of the pre-sale. 100,000 words are all finished and in the shipping phase. You can contact my assistant right or send private messages to me to buy it. The contact information is in the comments section. You will tell stories to the end of the cosmos. Like, subscribe, collect and coin. See you next time. Bye.